Okay, we spawned in railway side, so I'll just fuck this rank. So I'll show some a couple spots here first. So railway has a few decent spots, I guess. They're not amazing, but like you can actually get a boost into there. I don't think you might be able to do it if your strength is high enough, but you can prone in there, and if you hear people running, you pop out, and if they're running this side, it's not that good at hitting people on this side, but if they're running this side, you can easily kill them. This spot isn't very good, but I've seen people use it. You can hide here, but like, I don't know, a lot of people just pre-fire you if you're here. So, I don't know, use that as your own risk. This is one of my favourite spots actually. Like if I want to hard camp this side. Because when you're exit camping, you can either full commit to one side on railway, or you can try to like hit both sides. So this is a solid spot. Or you could go all the way in here. This is another decent spot if you want to camp this side. But the bad thing about this spot is that they can actually exit here or in the middle here, and you basically fucked. Like you can't get them. This is like probably my favorite spot because you can get both sides. You can hit middle, you can hit right side, and you can hit left side. Like okay-ish, but it's mostly for this side because they're usually prone here or crouch, and it's just free kill. They push here, free kill. Another spot would probably, I guess you could use, if you want to camp the right side, or if you got a teammate that is camping this side, you can prone here with a sniper and you can see all the way there. And that can work alright as well, but I don't use the spot that much. Because if I'm camping railway, I'm usually solo anyway. So yeah, those are the spots at railway. I'll skip to the other spots on the other map, the other side of the map. So I already hit power. I'm just gonna hit the button here, but like, you could, if you're expecting a group to push here, you could like camp somewhere like here, or like honestly, I've found success a couple times camping here, and then when the solo guy, usually it's one guy that comes up here, presses the button for him, so you can kill him, and then you can try to fight a group, and it's kind of fun. So keep that in mind. This spot can be kind of funny, especially as a player scout. So you come down this ramp, and there's some good spots here. One is inside of this truck. If I can get inside her. Unfortunately, my stamina is fucking dog shit because I haven't played this wipe that much. So easy way, come up in the front, and then you just keep jumping, and you get in. Like this spot is pretty good, but usually I kind of die here if it's like if it's a solo or duo, I can kill them usually, but when it gets to like trios is when you start having issues, because usually they realize you're here pretty quick, so keep that in mind. Now the spot I've had the most success with, actually we'll go here first. You can prone on this shipping container. Is a good spot. But what I found that if someone runs out and like you don't kill them straight away, they kind of tend to just headshot you. I don't know. Like that's what's bad about this spot. You want to kill people real quick if you're sitting here. And pro tip is that you can check this for grenades for what I'm about to show you. This spot is okay-ish, but it's whatever. It's pretty bad, honestly. This spot is alright, somewhere in there, in that corner, it's okay. Usually they don't check it, and maybe even under these stairs down there is an alright spot. But that's usually before this door's open. If you're waiting for this door to open, then yeah, you can camp up here if you want, if you get a boost, or even up here, like somewhere people don't expect. But if you're solo, you wait for this door to open, and you just sit in this spot here. And then you just bounce vogs off the roof when you hear footsteps, and honestly I've killed like 3-4 mans doing that. It's fucking hilarious. Like, the amount of loot you can get is just insane. This is honestly the only okay spot for it because they have to exit here. But usually, unless they're kind of like they haven't been camped here before, then they usually won't check it. But like if they have, then usually people will peek it first, or they'll even neighbor it. So you gotta be careful about that. It's kind of risky doing that. If you're expecting someone to kill and exit, then it's kind of a hit or miss, honestly. Like, I've only got a few people there. Usually it's people doing quests and want to get out, so it's a bit pointless, honestly. Like unless someone got killed. Now this isn't a spot I've used a lot, but I feel like it kind of can work because like obviously it's very, very risky because like people coming out there, they can see you there, they can see you and stuff. So, but like it would just be funny as shit to see someone like running through here and you just gun them down. I don't know. It's kind of a gimmick spot. Like I don't feel like there's a lot of success with it. And there's obviously, everyone knows about this, the roof up here. You know, you can get up through the stairs and jump across. Yeah, everyone knows that by now. So we'll go to, I guess, some other spots, I guess. A couple spots I like to use. This is honestly probably my favorite, is inside here. Yeah, maybe the wheel's easier. You crouch, and then you use scroll wheel and hold crouch, and you just peek it. It's good for watching here, it's good for every spot, honestly. If they push blue wall, you can jump out and push them. It's a pretty solid spot, probably my most success if I'm playing solo, to be honest. There's another couple spots. Okay, so you can get into this truck here, but I've only used it once really. It's only good really if you have like a teammate like sitting in a bush somewhere, or like you have like other angles, so like it's less you're less exposed, like you know where people are coming from beforehand, because as you can see you're kind of exposed, so that's a bad thing about it. But it's good for fighting, but you're kind of stuck. It's kind of the downside. As you can see, it's hard to get the fuck out. Especially because I got no stamina. Now this is I guess this spot is known by pretty much everyone at this point. Like it's it's an alright spot, but I feel like it's kind of overused, and it's kind of hard to hit white wall, especially if it's like weather like this. So, but I know a lot of people have success there, so I figured I may as well point it out. You can camp in here, everyone knows this by now, inside there if you spawn at Emacom, you can do that. Another spot is inside here, behind here, if you spawn there as well. It's an alright spot, but it's kind of, it's not, I don't think it's that good, because it's kind of like, I don't know. You kind of have to wait for them to get all the way to the exit, and then it's going to be hard looting them. But, so, this spot is really good with a scope, but again, you have more success if you have people to play with, because you're kind of very exposed, but you can check like everything pretty much from here. So it's good visibility, but it's also risky, because other people, if they check this spot, you're actually just dead, especially if there's a group. So that's the big downside to it. There's another spot somewhere if I remember. Yeah, there's obviously this spot everyone knows about too. It's good if they're pushing close. But I don't think many people know about this spot. This spot is, okay, so to get in there, you have to click close and prone at the same time. I didn't do it right. So, like that, and then once you hear someone running like behind you at the exit, you stand up, and then unload on it. So, you can honestly take people off guard, but I wouldn't, like, it's kind of better if you have someone to play with this spot. Maybe someone watching from a bush somewhere, or I don't know, has good visibility somewhere, then it's a good spot, because they run past you, and then they're full committing to the exit. Maybe you have someone like camping there, shooting at them, and they're like, oh shit, I have to run to the exit, stand up, free kill. And obviously you can camp inside the tents here, but it's honestly, I don't know, not that good. And other than the bushes, I don't think there's anything else. I would, like, usually the spots I mentioned, the truck mostly, most success. The ute is alright. This one is pretty solid if you're playing solo as well. But yeah, it's kind of risky if it's more than one or two guys. Now this is actually a spot I do want to try. Is inside here. I'm not sure. I think it's very hard to get in there if you can. Or maybe you need high strength, I guess, but let me know what your success is if you're camping in here. I really want to know. I was actually very curious about this spot. I feel like it has some potential, because you can probably hear people running blue wall and down ramp. Like you got good visibility if you stand up and just check everything pretty much. The only downside is that it's kind of hard to check white wall. It's probably good if you have a teammate close to the exit. So I think that's all the spots really. I mean, I honestly don't care if people find these spots and are like, oh, they know to check them now, but like, yeah, I don't know, just be creative with your spots, I guess. I hope you enjoyed it, honestly. Maybe you found a spot to try. Let me know your success, and have a good